Oh boy, am I live? Like for real live? Like for real for real? Like, is this fantasy ever gonna end? Okay. I think the Super Bowl's still on. So obviously a lot of my fans are watching that. Right? Let's see. Where did I put literally anything? Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hey, what's up? Is the Super Bowl over yet? Does anyone know how we're doing? How's the game going? How are we doing? Is it over? Those are the questions I'm asking. $9:40 left in the fourth quarter. We'll probably just end it now. I don't think there's any reason to continue going with the game. Like, just walk out and be like, that's, you both played enough and it's over. Just wrap it up. Give them the light. Just walk out there. Start waving your phone. Like, 1 minute. It's gone on too long. Yeah, I meant to get on here earlier too. I realized halftime came out of nowhere. I was like, oh crap! I said I was gonna get on here and do this, and here I am on here doing this. So I guess I can check out trailers or something. You're trying to think of a poem, what to write for my poem. Oh, I have no idea what you should write about. Maybe write about how good it is to sniff pens. Is it for a class that's under the age of 18? You could do that. That won't weird your teacher out. Wouldn't weird me out. Who's even winning the game? I don't even really know what's going on with that. It's a college class. Oh, then don't worry about it. That would be less funny. It'd be funnier if you were in junior high or high school. Had that going on. Like, hey teacher, I'm really into this. I'm really into the red ones are my favorite flavor. 49ers are winning. Okay, well, cool. Just gotta oversaturate myself. Get the light in your face. That's the way to do it. I am not up on the trailers. I don't know what trailers got released, but I guess I can check some out. Would that be fun? You're bored out of your mind? Well, whose mind are you then using if you're bored out of your mind? I'm a little blind now. Ugh. You used to use the smelly pens as a kid. Yeah, they're kind of fun. I don't know why they kind of made those not a thing. All right, let's see what shitty movie trailers got released. No Time to Die. Oh, I gotta clear my throat. I gotta clear my throat, and I have a mute switch. So I'm sorry. Normally, if I was on stage, I could just pause. I have to clear my throat a lot. It's actually kind of a trick. Is I just kind of pause a little bit. And no one hears it, but you all heard that because I'm on mute switch right now. Anyway, let's check out this James Bond trailer. Thank you. You like my eyes? I like them too. They help me see things. So it's No Time to Die.
Nope.
MGM. The 25th film will change. Change what? Everything. Oh, wow. completely and totally shocked. I didn't think it would change everything. That was incredibly underwhelming. I've never really cared for James Bond movies, and that didn't help. That didn't make me go, wow. Let's check out another one. I think I didn't like James Bond movies because tall guys were always freak weirdo villains that James Bond killed. So I took offense to that. Maybe if they were nicer to weirdos and freaks in those movies, I wouldn't have such a disdain for them. I mean, I guess Jaws kind of becomes a good guy sort of in the second one, but I still feel like it was inappropriate to make him this grunting villain. Have I seen the new Gettle and Hansel movie? No. Hi, man, why don't we make jokes together? Because I have no idea who the hell you are. That's why we don't make jokes together. You also don't lend to me identifying who you are with a screen name like BLHAJ3ABDALL. Like, I feel like that's not really your name. Like, I don't think your name actually has 3 in it. Gretel and Hansel's in a trailer now. I was looking for the Super Bowl stuff, but I can look for other things. Super Bowl commercials. It's just the commercials. It's the only thing I care about. Like, is the consumerism, the just pure buy this, consume, spend money. Like, How about I throw you some and you, cliffhanger, didn't finish the sentence. We are all freaks in this chaotic world when people think that making fun of people is funny and normal when it's just belittling. No, shut up. That's white knighting. It's too hard. I like making fun of people. We don't like we can't be that soft. Like, that's not, Thinking of becoming vegetarian now because I love animals because I hate plants. That's pretty street joke sounding. It doesn't sound like something that's unique. I was working on something that had to do with being vegetarian. People are like, I'm vegetarian for the animals. Like, yeah, but you own a dog that can't breathe. And that dog can't breathe and was bred and designed to not breathe, to look cute. And you wanted it to exist for your pleasure, and it suffers for your pleasure. It's not really a joke. It's pretty preachy, and it's pretty just like, hey, yeah, it sucks that cows and chickens suffer, but you have a dog that wouldn't normally look like that if we just let dogs decide who they get to doggy hump. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube's weird. Like, am I allowed to curse? Am I allowed to swear? I don't know what gets flagged anymore. Am I allowed to say fuck? But you saw me on X Factor. I wasn't on X Factor. Did they put me on X Factor? They didn't tell me. What are your favorite TV shows right now? I'm sniping off my friend's Disney Plus. So I'm watching old Simpsons and X-Men, and I'm looking forward to Better Call Saul coming back, though. I like that show. That's a fun show. America's Got Talent is the show I was on, yes. America's Goth Talent when I was on it. Yeah, I watched The Mandalorian. That was pretty fun. If you had any unlimited powers, what would it be? Well, unlimited powers? Like, that's... What? Like, superpowers? Like, what do you... That's scary. You don't want me with powers. I would do a lot of really dangerous, hazardous things. You loved my jokes. Well, thank you. I'm also a person, so I don't know how you feel about me. outside of my jokes, but it's nice to know that my jokes are loved and that whatever the shell of biological life form that's attached to those jokes, I guess I can take some kind of, credit or just some kind of compliment from that to being the entity that created those jokes. So what did I think of when the stormtroopers hit Baby Yoda? Good. I don't like Baby Yoda. I don't mean that just to be contrary. If I were the bounty hunter guy and it was my job to deliver the Baby Yoda, I wouldn't ask questions. I would have let it go. Like, those people seem to know what they're doing. He even goes in there as a doctor's like trying to help him. Like, then he kidnaps the kid. Like, that's stupid. The kid was already kidnapped. So I don't understand like why they would do that stuff. I don't care about calling it Baby Yoda versus the child. Like, everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say Baby Yoda. Everyone knows it's not actually Yoda as a baby. They know it's not Yoda's baby. It's fine with me. I don't care when people call Frankenstein's monster Frankenstein. That's also fine with me. It's not that confusing. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole plot of the show is centered around the whole, like, Baby Yoda thing. I don't know how I feel about that because, again, yeah, like, I would have let it go. You're not supposed to ask questions, and immediately, like, he asks the question of Werner Herzog, it just goes like, "We were told you not do your job," or what. I don't know. I don't do a good Werner Herzog. I can maybe try a little bit harder. I gotta think of his voice. There's a strict identity code that you were supposed to be upholding. You came highly recommended, but here I am disappointed in the way that you have handled this. The Mandalorian came highly skilled and entered into this contract. You've delivered what we have asked, but I do not see a future for you in this endeavor. Oh, there's a new Dracula show too. Yeah, Dracula's not a show. Come on, they need to not do that. That's a thing they need to not do, is the Dracula. I don't know. I should be making all of these things. If I were making them, I could do them better, but I can at least be giving them the framework. That's the thing I feel bad about George Lucas and Star Wars, is he knows how to make framework for things. And they didn't listen to him, so that is disappointing. Cutie? Who are you talking to? Who in the chat are you talking to, Gina? Who are you referring to? Are you referring to Melon or Bobblehead? Are you talking to them? Are you calling them cutie? Suspicious. Very suspicious. Me? I think you're mistaken, but all right. You could have meant anybody, but all right, if you think it's me. I feel like that episode of The Simpsons where Krusty goes out to the emergency broadcast center and he gets the battery and the scorpion and he's like, "They're gonna fight like Itchy and Scratchy." He just like doesn't know what to do. That's what I feel like when I do these live streams. Is I don't have like guests. I don't have like content. I can't like go to a cartoon and be like, "We'll be right back." I can do that in my videos. I can't do that like now. I can go over my half-written lame jokes that I'm not interested in anymore. What is my friend circle like? It's not a circle. It is more of a dot. So there's that. I think I need to take down the going live soon on Instagram thing too, because I'm currently live. It's hard to get people to go over to YouTube, like where we are right now. Let me delete this story. Because maybe I should just go live on Instagram. Like, I'll see what people, because I definitely get people to join in here. Let's just I should probably get the tripod. I don't underestimate myself. I'm pretty realistic. I know what myself is. Predator. We're talking about Predator the movie. I like Predator. I believe Peter Cullen did the voice of the original Predator. I don't think he got to do it in the sequels though. Well, I'm not gonna stop going live on YouTube. I'm gonna tell everyone on Instagram to get on YouTube over here. It's weird how everything has a live thing now, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's like you can go live on Facebook. I think you can go live on Twitter. I can't go live on TikTok because I don't have enough followers on TikTok. So F you, TikTok. Oh yeah, I game. I'm a gamer, big time gamer. Let's see if we can get Instagram live going. I don't know if you can go live. Maybe I can go live on Twitter because I have over 1,000 followers. I don't know what it takes to go live on Twitter. But yeah, you can definitely go live on Facebook. You can go live on here, YouTube. You can go live on Instagram. I again think TikTok has it. Let me check real quick. I'm not gonna go live on Facebook, but I'll go look at it. Like, just everybody has a thing. I hate when I go ums are unprofessional. I am a professional comedian and I get on stage and I'm supposed to know what I'm saying. Yeah, you can go live on Facebook. My page can go live. My personal account can't. So my like Oliver Graves IRL page has a live thing it can do. You want me to come to India? Okay, I didn't know I had demand in India, so that's interesting. Yeah, TikTok. I don't have like the build to be famous on TikTok. I'm very thin and male, like very male body. So let's see, what is this on? Let me get my Instagram live. All right, so I'll be asking or answering or asking whatever. Maybe I'll ask the questions here. Stick by with what I'm doing. Apparently, I'm on Instagram live now, so I look really good on Instagram. I don't know what it is about this like selfie camera versus like the webcam. I feel like I look. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe I need to lower the camera so I can get more light in my face. Hey, Instagrammers, I'm live on YouTube and you're not in here. The cool people on YouTube are checking me out, like pointing up to their camera, whereas the Instagrammers, like, what do we got going on with you guys? Why aren't you on YouTube? My Instagram is Oliver Graves IRL. Because it's like you get to see me in real life. Oliver Graves. That's like all my social media is Oliver Graves. Wait, no S. What am I doing? Can't even spell my own thing. What? Wow, a lot of people are waving at me. Hi. Instagram doesn't do anything though. Like, they don't like ask questions. They just like want to look at me. What games do you play for the 5th time? Look, I'm not going to answer that till you ask it 7 more times. You're going to all caps like that, you know? So. I just like looking at myself. I'm like, how did I do that makeup so wrong? And so right at the same time. Vogue. All right. Hi, Instagram and YouTube. So I checked out the James Bond thing, and that was really disappointing. I guess I could check out the other Super Bowl spots. Marvel Studios, Black Widow, big game spot.
You don't know everything about me.
I don't want to.
The Avengers weren't my first family. At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
We all have to choose that? I don't feel like that's necessarily... Oh, that didn't do anything for me either. That was pretty boring. Black Widow movie was supposed to come out like in March or something, and since they had a screw up with James Gunn and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we don't have Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out in May, so Black Widow got the May spot. Here we are. All right, Instagram. I feel like that's not... Oh, I was stuck on a scroll up. I was like, nobody's talking to me on Instagram. It was like all the way at the top. Hi, people in IG. Live and raw. Awesome to see. I'm too socially awkward now. How are you too socially awkward? Like I can see how some people can have like too much hair or like sweat too much. How can you have too much socially awkward? Like, or do people go like, ooh, whoa, hey, can you do anything about that? And you just go like, no, actually, I can't. I have an excess amount of socially awkwardness. So, dude, you're the coolest comedian ever. I feel like that's really not true. Like, if anyone's cool, it's not me. I'm pretty far from cool. Hi, how are you? Do you play video games, Oliver? I do play video games. It's a tough question right now, but I do play them. Hey, cosplayer. I hide from the world. Well, I got news for you. The world's probably not looking. I don't hide from the world. I used to think like that, and I realized no one's paying attention to me. What am I hiding from? I'm just going to go out there in the world, and if it pays attention to me, that'd be fine, but... Are you laughing your ass off? You okay? Don't send me a medical bill for that. That is probably a pre-existing condition. I had nothing to do with your ass coming off. What system? PS4, Xbox One, or PC? I have a PS4, and I have a PC that all of you bought me. I needed a new PC to be able to do stuff like this, to be able to have a better streaming, because I didn't have a computer to game on, and I realized that's kind of the future, is a gaming computer, and photo editing, video editing, stuff like that. It was getting more difficult, especially since I got gifted an HD camera. I'm like, well, now I don't have a computer that can handle the HD camera. So all of you guys helped out and got me all the parts I needed and everything. I could probably use more storage, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Storage is becoming an issue because I have so much video that I'm saving all the time. And someone got me a power bank and like other stuff. Like the power bank's been really useful. I've been using that a lot. I'm really glad I have that power bank because then I never have to worry about power. I charge my phone, do whatever. I don't know if there's new items on my Amazon wish list. There's not, because I don't know what to put on there. I don't want to. It's weird, bro. Like I see those like models and everything. They're just like, oh my god, buy me this stuff. Like, don't I have just really big boobs and that you should just buy me new clothes? And I don't have really big boobs, so I don't ask people to buy me new clothes. Although I could use new clothes. I could use, I don't know if I could put cans of tuna on their food, like, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's hard, but you know, I need this stuff. Like it's like I want to keep doing this, and there's stuff that helps out keep doing it. And so yeah, You auditioned for AGT this year? What did you do at your audition for AGT this year? Did you do stand-up comedy or... Big boobs are overrated? I don't know about that. I don't know if that's actually true. I think big boobs are accurately rated. So I don't know about looking at them so much as like on like phone screens. Like, oh my God, look at those. Let me donate $15 to this person. Like, what? I'm funny. Like, if I made you laugh, like, come on, you owe me $5. Like, I look like a panda bear. How many black teeth you got? I don't know. Dozen. You hula hooped for AGG. Okay. Well, I hope it went well. Maybe they'll have you back. Maybe they won't. It's not really up to me anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Someone might buy me, but I don't want big boobs. Like, I'm just talking about how if you look out into the world of like online modeling and like supporting people, no one's really doing that for comedians, really. Like, we're kind of expected to make our own money through shows and stuff. And that I think is dumb because I don't really get to make all the money from those shows. Someone else has to make the money. Like the place that has the show, like the bar or the theater or whatever, they have to make money. Then there's other comics on the show. And it's just, if you like what a person's doing, support them directly, but like, I'm not hot. So like, nobody's like sitting there like JOing to me and like being like, oh, okay, well, here's $15 for Oliver. I didn't like show a picture of me doing squats or something and like, oh wow, that's going viral. I got 2,000 likes or 20,000 followers because of it. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't have a nice butt. Like, I write jokes. How much do us Indian fans have to raise for you to be able to do a show here? I don't know, honestly. Like, what's a flight to India from the United States? That's probably a few $100s. Then I gotta get back. Then we gotta do shows there. I don't know, like, gotta find out where I'm gonna do the shows too, and I probably need someone who's based in India to kind of help me out with that, like that does shows. So that's like a thing. I never thought to do India. I don't like doing Cameo, actually. Cameo's weird for me. I like doing stuff like this. I would much rather have people request cameos for me through me rather than through Cameo. I get some dumb requests on there. People like literally send me scripts, like say this. And I'm like, pass? Like, can I just do what I do? One time someone gave me a rating because I ad-libbed. I'm like, because I'm a comedian. You sent me a script. It's kind of weird talking to two things at one time, but it's fine. We're making it work. It's a reminder to people I'm on YouTube, where you probably should be, and also on Instagram. I think I might stop the Instagram stream. You guys are cool and all, but I want to focus on my YouTube pals. And jump over to YouTube. You can just get on YouTube right now. I'm live on YouTube doing that. You don't have to be on your phone to do that. You can be on like an actual computer with like a PC. Yeah, I should do a podcast because, I mean, Bill Burr's like this. I don't know. I never thought about doing a podcast. I never thought people would want to just hear me. I mean, don't you want to see me? Don't I look cute? Am I hot? Come on, someone tell me I'm hot. Yeah. I'm a little hot. I don't know, sometimes. When you made AGT, was it your first time auditioning? It actually was. It was my first time. I saw they had a thing in San Jose, and that's where kind of all started. Looking for people. Like, we wanted to meet people in San Jose, like, that had talents, and I was one of those people. Yeah. So okay, Instagram. I'm gonna sign off. But it's been cool hanging with you guys. I'm gonna focus on the YouTubes. All right. Delete this video? I don't know. Was that worth it? You guys decide. Should I even bother like keeping that video up for Instagram? I feel like I should delete that. Like, that wasn't worth leaving up for 24 hours. Whatever, I'll leave it up. It's a dumb video. I'm gonna burp. Don't be weird. Ugh. I like looking pale. I like it. It's because the lighting I'm using. It's really good lighting. It's like the best lighting. That was not a good burp. That was just being self-aware, and then I knew I was gonna burp. It's important to see. My camera's up here, so I have to look up. I'm like looking up at you guys. I want the camera like right here, so I can look right here. How do I stand? Ow. It's my webcam stand I made out of Legos. This is not high enough. I think we've solved the problem. How's this? Is this better? Better or worse? What? Is this a better angle? Hi. So is the Super Bowl over yet? Like, has anyone been declared the king of the Super Bowl? Or are we still Super Bowling? So I want it over. I am over it. I'm gonna show you my room. It's like where I live. Chiefs are winning. Yeah, but are they really? Like, let's think about it. Like, realistically, is anyone even gonna remember the Super Bowl in 3 days? It's gonna be like it never even happened. I gotta clear my battery message on my fucking phone. Not helpful. All right, there's a new Marvel thing I gotta check out. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Marvel Disney Plus Super Bowl spot. It's time. Is it dubstep Marvel now? Is that where we're at?
Wanda, welcome home.
Vision residents.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Okay. That's way more exciting than the Black Widow thing. I like that. That was fun. There's a lot of really quick flashes there for neat stuff. That could be neat. Cat's not around. I don't have a cat. I don't know if you guys actually know that. That's not my cat. It's a cat that just comes in and hangs out around here. And I feed it sometimes. I give it water, like tuna. So that thing was a Disney Plus ad for like Falcon and Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch and Vision, Loki. Loki was at the end. I Loki like Loki. That cat does not belong to me. I don't own a cat. Is anyone else feeling just like really tired? Morbius? I don't know about that Morbius movie. That sounds like it's not really well thought out. That seems like a cash in, we can do it, whatever. Let's talk coronavirus. Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about how the coronavirus is something we don't know a whole lot about, so we don't actually really have the need to talk about it. It seems to have an incubation rate that is at 14 days or something. That's hard to track, and it's like most viruses, deadly to people that are young or elderly. So we'll see how that goes. In 2 more months, we'll have a much better idea of how devastating the coronavirus can actually be. At the moment, it might not be that bad. So I don't think we need to worry about it. I guarantee you this, I would not get a vaccine for it, though. I don't trust that. Have I viewed any more exorcisms lately? No. I haven't done that in a little while. I would like to. That's something that doesn't really come up very often, believe it or not. That's something even the churches try to avoid. Is even a lot of churches' stances on that actually seem to fit more into the science of psychology, that people are probably not actually possessed, because there are so many cases of that. But when it comes to health and well-being, some people want to pursue a religious rite of passage and think that they need to be exorcised. And some of them, it's I did a lot of observations with them, because they had audio and video from ones that I wasn't actually physically at. But a lot of them, they don't probably don't need a priest. But there's stuff out there that it happens. When it happens for when it feels more real, it's because I've been around actors. I know who's a good actor. I've been around mental illness. I know who has mental illness. But sometimes you walk that line, you're like, this person is delving into something that you can't explain. So yeah, I would sit in on another exorcism if I had the chance. And if I do, I'll definitely see what I can do about getting release forms and filming it and having it visible for everybody. But that's currently I cannot do that with any of the content. Currently. That changes, and it changes. I'm gonna burp again. Hold on. That was a little rough. I feel like chat gets laggy sometimes. Like every now and then, it's just like bloop 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 bloop. I'm like, whoa, you all talking at once here? Yeah, I'm. My position on the Catholic Church is kind of a weird thing. I don't support the Catholic Church, but I don't support a lot of Christianity because I see too many people that use Christianity as a sort of way to strong arm bigotry. So many people use it in the name of hate. The Bible really does not talk about homosexuality. And they hang up on one line about that could be interpreted as homosexuality, which it's really not. And they use that and like it's a sin and all this other thing. Like the Bible doesn't talk about that at all. Like period. Like really seriously, period. And Jesus never mentioned homosexuality. Like find me a quote where Jesus said, and gay people are bad. Like he never made anything to that effect. And that's what it's turned into, is hating on people, which is in itself a very ugly thing to do. It is unchristian for sure. But like of all those sins and everything, like what about being prideful, you know? The Bible really doesn't talk about homosexuality. It's interpreted. That's the thing you have to realize. Like this thing's been translated multiple times. And people have decided that the things they were talking about were homosexuality. Versus it's not clear cut. I mean, there's things that they translated that are clear cut. Like this is what they said you could do and couldn't do. And they clearly said this is something, you know, they never made that clear with homosexuality. And that's what I see Christians like arm up about. They don't talk about abortion in the Bible. And yet I see Christians and everything talking about it. I'm like, oh, it's murder. And it's like, do you not know about the infant mortality rate and just how things have changed? And just how, you know, it's not the same at all. So I don't like having much to do with religion because of all the negativity that goes with it. It's a lot of negativity. None of it is helping people. You know, Mr. Rogers was religious, Weird Al is religious, and they're genuinely positive people and they're helpful people. And no one is being inspired by. They're not pushing their message too. I don't know what it takes for people. Too many people are vindictive and afraid. So I don't know what it would take for people to be more like Weird Al and Mr. Rogers, where they just kind of live life and be positive. But you don't have to. You're not super goody two shoes. Like Weird Al makes fun of people. He doesn't really swear or curse or do dirty stuff, but you know, you can do that too and still be genuinely positive and supportive and not using your banner of religion to hate on someone else. I think Americans do that a lot because it's like, oh, I have the freedom of religion. Like you have the freedom of it and people have freedom from it. Yeah, Mr. Rogers was very much a child development, you know, teacher and everything. And it's really upsetting when I see people say stuff like, don't tell me how to raise my child. Like Mr. Rogers knows how to raise children. He's been doing it longer than you. He's passed away and dead, and he still has better information than someone who's been a mom for 3 years. Like, yeah, there are people out there that know how to raise your child better than you. If you can't deal with that fact, then you're a child and someone needs to finish raising you. Yeah, I don't understand the issue with not accepting gay. No gay person's like trying to convert you. I think that's the thing that religious people see is religions try to convert people to their religion. Gay's not a religion. They're not trying to convert you. You're not going door to door. I'm like, so have you tried sticking things up your butt? But have you tried dick? Have you tried it? You like your own dick. What if it was a dick that was just like yours and it was in your mouth? This is a tough pill for people to swallow. So they just don't understand that you have to be accepting, but you're not accepting things into you. Yeah, goths get a bad rap. They do get a bad rap. I don't know why. I think it's just easy to hate on goths because we're weird. You think you're in love with me. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? Clever feather. That's a slant rhyme, so I'm definitely not in love with you. Getting tired. Well, I was already tired. It's just I'm becoming more aware of how tired I am. It's a one-way connection of love. That happens a lot. These one-way connections can kind of be a little bit different for people because of the fact we can interact like this. Hi, zombie dad. What's a zombie dad like? Does he make like waffles with brains in them for breakfast? Would it be maple syrup still, or would it be like Canadian brains? I'm not thinking right now. And then the scorpion and the battery. That's what my brain goes to is Krusty the Clown with a scorpion and a battery. Well, before I was on Instagram and like I wasn't reading the YouTube chat very well, but now I'm reading the YouTube chat a bit better. So if I missed your comment before, that's why. I need a bit more of this, I think. I think I need to be just in an area that's not well ventilated. And just huff Sharpie. Is it over? Is the Super Bowl over? There's no comedy shows today. I don't know if people realize that. It's like a thing, especially in the Bay Area. Nobody wants to try to compete with the 49ers. I think I'm way funnier than any of the 49ers, though. Just saying. That face? My face? Anyway, you can all Venmo me and Oliver Graves. I'm so cute, right? I think I'm running out of steam. I think we need to wrap this up. This has been like an almost hour-long stream, and I think that's probably good, right? We're good. Yeah, we can end. Yeah, you're all done too. You can tell I'm like getting to the end of it. I look like L from Death Note. L is from the alphabet. L is a letter. Comes before M. It's literally, yeah, my Venom should literally be whatever / Oliver Graves. I don't think it actually has the IRL. That's the one where it is just Oliver Graves. That's me. I look tired because I am tired. So at least I'm not misrepresenting myself with my looks. You all enjoyed yourselves? Hopefully not too much. Just keep things safe and sane and pure in here. I don't need to hear about how much you enjoyed yourselves in here, okay? I don't know what weird, sick fantasies you all have about me, but you should absolutely write a fan fiction about them and post it somewhere online where maybe I would see it, maybe I wouldn't, but I'm not going to find it unless it's out there. And if I find it, I'm going to be very upset that you don't include more things about me. Okay, well, anyway. There's probably is fan fiction about me. I'm realizing that now. Like, there's some AGT super fan that was like, and then Oliver was there, and I don't know. I'm not the one they're writing fan fiction about. I'm just like have the cameo appearance in someone's like We 3 or Sacred Rihanna fan fiction or something. Whoever, I don't know who's like really super popular from AGT. I really don't pay attention to the show. So pay attention to the comics, that's about it. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to end for real now. Like, for real, for real. It's been cool hanging. I'm going to do something else now. And I will have a better schedule for these. Like, I said I want to stream more and do this more, and this is like the second one in a week or whatever. So if I stream like 4 times a month, I'm going to feel pretty good about that. But I'll probably be way better about the Niners lost. Good. Take that. I'm probably going to be way better about letting you all know. You have to follow me on social media. Right? I guess it's a trick, like trying to get people from everything to come to the YouTube thing, because this kind of has the best interface. So I just farted. Did that come out on camera? Oh well, that's a way to end the stream. All right, thanks for hanging. Bye.